What is up, ladies and gents? Germinator here with Jordan, up for another episode of Big Time Boss Fights. Now, for Bloodborne, this particular boss fight, it really digs at the heartstrings, the crazy ass heartstrings, since we will be talking about Rom the Vacuous Spider. So, for those who don't know, Rom the Vacuous Spider has got to be one of the most annoying bosses in Bloodborne. Annoying because not in the way that, his attacks are very strong, or annoying in the sense that, you need to get a high skill curve just to get just to land your hits rather. But it's more on the sheer cheapness of the boss. But before I go to my tirade, ladies and gents, we will go to Jordan, our resident Bloodborne expert, to tell us about Rom's strengths and weaknesses. So, Jordan, you have the floor. What are Rom's strengths and weaknesses?
Thanks, JR, and I can definitely feel your saltiness over here.
Indeed.
So, firstly, it's best that you don't have to target Rom's head because that will only give you minimum damage, and it's best if you focus on Rom's body for this instance. Also, Rom has like several arcane attacks that are easily telegraphed, but once you don't dodge it right away, it can one hit you. And lastly, the annoying thing about this
Look at
boss
that
fight
damage.
is
Good God.
are these spiderlings, and if you're not too careful or you don't watch your back, literally you can get hit by these guys.
That's true. Indeed, as you can see right there, oh my god, the hunter almost got gutted by those crazy ass spiderlings. For those who are afraid of spiders or who have arachnophobia, this boss might be the worst thing to do or worst day of your life when you're playing Bloodborne.
Yep.
Just look at all of those spiderlings. Having said that, oh, and look at that arcane damage. Oh my
That's
god,
what I
I'm
said.
currently experiencing some PTSD right now with trying to relive all my runs against this bastard. But anyway, going back to what Jordan mentioned with the fire and bolt damage, one weapon that you can use to help at least ease your way to finally defeating the Vacuous Spider, that is Rom, is to use the flamethrower. Flamethrower, you can get it in Central Yarnum after you defeated, if I remember correctly, the Bloodstar Beast or even Vicar Amelia. So once you get that one, you can use it and you can essentially flame spray this crazy, annoying, cheap boss that for some reason From Software managed to, design to be extra annoying with her spiderlings down to smithereens. Am I correct on that assessment, Jordan?
Yep, I can totally relate, JR, because I have several run-ins into this boss and I got died so many times and that got me salty as well.
That's true. Like for those who are wondering how cheap this boss can be, look no further than some of the clips on YouTube. But seriously, like you can try to do some crowd control with the spiderlings, but it will just take too much time, admittedly, since their weaknesses are they're really weak on their backside, since they kind of resemble their mother or their father in that they're very really hard-headed. No pun intended. Actually, pun quite intended. But yeah, you're better off focusing on Rom rather than the spiderlings, just like our hunter right now does. And finally, he gets to slaughter Rom. One of the best feelings ever after like X number of tries for me personally. And that's it. Rom the Vacuous Spider defeated for big time boss fights, ladies and gents.